Real estate in Pinehurst and Atascocita. How much did homes go up by? Today we're talking about Pinehurst and Atascocita. This is a special request video from one of our viewers, Craft Rookie, asking about Pinehurst. So thank you, Craft Rookie. If you're not interested in Pinehurst, that's okay. If you are interested in any other community that you want to see numbers on, I am a real estate numbers nerd, so feel free to ask in the comments below or shoot us an email. Either way is good. So let's talk about Pinehurst. So some quick stats on Pinehurst, and just to understand what we're looking at here. It's in 77346 zip code. It's in Harris County. As it stands, Pinehurst has 1,541 single family homes, and the median build year is 1982. So median year built is 1982, and the size is about 2,800 square feet across the board. That's the median size. As of right now, as of today, and today is February 9th, 2022, there are 20 homes for sale, and the average list price right now in Pinehurst is $338,217, so about $338,000. So if we look at the last couple of years in terms of valuations, I always like comparing the last years and going back a couple years, at least here pre-pandemic, taking a look at the valuation. Now the valuation here is in dollar per square foot, and this is like the key real estate metric. If you didn't know, dollar per square foot is really where it's at. That's how you can compare apples to apples when you're looking at different houses and things like that. So 2019 is in the blue, 2020 is in the orange, and 2021 is in the gray. And if we look at the far left-hand side here, I got my little trusty marker, but if we look at the far left-hand side here, these are all the houses. And you see a steady increase, right? So talking about the numbers here, steady increase from about 86 bucks to 92 to 107. Big jump. So right here we're talking about 107, and back here was $86 a foot. And this is for all. What I like to do is break it down by 1-story and 2-story. Why? It's because typically in a lot of communities, 1-story homes have higher demand just because there's less of them. There's typically more 2-story homes. So people that are looking for a smaller footprint or looking to downsize, since there's a lot less of the 1-stories, they typically go for a higher price than the 2-story. And that's why I like to separate them. A lot of times when you look online at different websites for a value, they won't separate them. So you won't get a real true value of what the home looks like from there. So this is why I like to do this, to get a little bit more detailed view. And if we look at 2019, 2020, and 2021, I mean, this is a huge increase in price here. And we're talking about to the tune of, we start at $88 in 2019, $96 in 2020 to $125. This is a 1-story home. Average is 125 bucks a foot last year. That's a huge increase, So if you got a 1-story home and you're in Pinehurst, you're sitting pretty, okay? And then here we're gonna look at the 2 stories. 2 stories, again, they went up in value, but you can see the difference between the 1-story and the 2-story. It did go up in value here, however, not at the same rate, right? Not at the same rate, again, because of the demand for 1-story homes. And for 2 stories, we're looking at $85 a foot in 2019, $91 a foot in 2020, and in 2021, we're looking at $102 per square foot. Okay, so if you have a 1-story home or a 2-story home, you can use this as a general multiplier. You take this number for a 1-story home, 125 times your square foot. That should give you an approximate value of your house. And for a 2-story home, we're going to look at $102, maybe $103 per square foot times the number of feet in your house. That'll give you an approximate value of your home. Now, valuations, keep in mind, this is based off of what we call comparables and looking at the market in general. Again, if you have specific upgrades inside your house, you redid your kitchen, your bathroom, you added a patio, you added a pool, whatever the case may be, those are going to be incremental, like unique features to your home that'll increase the value as well. But this is just comparing the neighborhood across the board. If you do have those features, or if you want a specific valuation of your home, something like that, reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you crunch the numbers. The next section that we're going to go to is from valuation. I like to look at days on the market, and days on the market here is telling us what? value is going up, so we can see value is going up from the valuation slide. This slide is talking about days on market, which is relative speed to sale. How long does it take for homes to sell? And this is really a driver on how fast people are, like how many buyers are out there biting on bids. So again, I have it broken down here. Days on market, this is the number of days that a home sits on the market before it gets sold. So right here we have all homes, and again I have 1.5 or 1 stories and 2 stories, and again broken down separately because they're all kind of a different animal. But if we look at across the board in general, right? So we have here total, it was average back here was 57 days. Here it was 44 days in 2020. In 2021, it's 28 days, okay? So from here to here, it's a drop by half. So homes in Pinehurst specifically, these numbers specifically, homes are selling twice as fast. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy, which means that they're not lingering, they're not, there's no hemming and hawing. There's people are out there buying. People are out there buying, and they've been doing that in 2020, and 2021 was just pretty crazy. Now, if we look here at the 1 and 1.5 stories, again, 2019 here, average was about 70 days. Can you believe? It was like almost a month and a half, right? To get a house sold. So, or actually over 2 months. So it dropped in 2020. Look at 2021. Oh my goodness. I mean, that is crazy. So we're talking here, in 2019, the average was 70 days. In 2021, for a 1 or 1.5 story, so let's say 1 story, average was 10 days. I mean, 10 days. Unbelievable. Like unbelievable. That's crazy. Anyways, so moving on, we're at 2 story. 2 story, we'll also see a great drop here. So on 2 stories, we saw from 53 days to 40 days to 32 days. So still, I mean, very, very rapid drops. But again, for those people that are owning the 1 stories, again, you're gonna see higher prices. But if you put it up for sale, man, those things are gonna go fairly quick. Again, because there's less of them and there's more demand for them. But all in all, across the board here, we're seeing faster sales in Pinehurst and higher values. That's Pinehurst. If you have any other questions on this, you wanna ping me directly, or you just leave a comment in the video, that's fine. Otherwise, if you want to see another community, like I said, feel free to reach out. And this is fun stuff for me, so I would love to help you out and show you the way, right? So this is Hanh Jones, Sweet Life Real Estate Group with JLA Realty, helping you crunch some numbers and live the sweet life. We'll see you next time.